Alright, welcome, my fellow kindreds, to the Fall of London, the Vampire Masquerade 5th edition game. From where we last left our kindred, they were beating the assassins of the night and trying to get some work and trying to cut down some of the Inquisition within the London cities. So we now join our fellow kindred as they are, I guess, in where were you last? In the
Victorian house.
yes, the Victorian.
Yeah, in the Alice house.
Yes, you are in the Victorian house, gathered together. So the two twins, the two Allison twins, who are look like children but are very old. They sort of wear Victorian sort of outfits and carry a good old big old butcher's knife. You know, one of those like sort of not the cleaving one, but like a sort of like a good really big cleaving knife, type thing. Bit like a machete, but it's not a machete. It's like a really good stabbing dagger of a knife. Like a sort of big old kitchen knife, type thing. That they sort of carry by their sides, type thing. And like they sort of say, well then, my respectable and honourable kindred of the night, you summoned us or called for us to find some work or to help us with work. Yes. You wish to take out the Inquisition, I see. Or
Permanently.
hunt. Yes. Or hunt during the great night. The Inquisition is no easy task to deal with. They are well adapted and well knowledgeable of our tricks and powers, but not everything. Thanks to that arsehole, that really irritating arsehole of a gangrel, which we should not name. He has released quite a lot of detail about us. But there's nothing we can do about that. All we can do is fight a good fight. And hopefully, you young kindred are up for that. Now, have you got any questions? Have you got any questions for us?
Is there a specific job you want us to do for you at the moment?
We shall test the waters to see how good you are at your skills before send you into the deep end. Yes. There seems to be a masquerade breach. And I want, maybe, yes, you can deal with this little situation. An easy task for lowlights like yourselves. Now, this masquerade breach is a man, a ghoul, a businessman who has been, blabbing his choppers, going around boasting about his connections with the hierarchy of vampires. I want you to silence him.
Do you have any particular preference on how we should do it?
Permanently?
I want you to silence him without, one, making too much of a mess, or getting caught, or, you know, causing any more breaches within the masquerade.
Are we to make it look like an accident?
Yes. Yes, an accident is a good
Hold on, hold
term.
on, hold on. Um, how did the masquerade breach occur?
Like I said, this ghoul is a businessman. He, let's say he likes to gamble quite a bit. He likes to bet on the
Mhm.
old he likes to bet on the old horses and whatnot. And it seems that one, his debts got quite extraordinarily high, as it were, and he used his credible strength to to put the gangsters into a sort of submission ways, if you understand my drift.
Mhm.
In other words, he got his master to do the dirty work, and and now him and his master have been using their you know using their power, no, their gifts of Cain for you know um
In other words,
dominant,
they are flaunting their power and they've broken the masquerade.
yes, they are flaunting their gifts.
Does
Perhaps
that mean we're going after the ghoul and the vampire, or the kindred?
Yes, this kindred is he is pretty old. I reckon he is 14th generation, around about 15, almost a thin blood vampire.
Thin blood is in his mouth.
look, wait. What if there's a way to resolve this without having to resort to permanent solutions? Like
It's always
we
an
could
option.
uncover them as frauds, you know?
It's
Like
an option.
if
We've got
if
plenty of
we
options.
if we create proof that what he says is bullshit and he loses all credibility, nobody will listen to this guy. Nobody will believe him. This is
They've
how
been
things
using their
work.
strength, Abigail. They've been doing supernatural things.
Well, like I said, he has been flaunting his
Well,
gift.
we could say he was on steroids or on
Well, like I
crack
said,
or on
It all
cocaine or
depends on
whatever.
what he's been doing.
Come up with a drug.
but like I
Well,
said,
we can find that out.
well, like I said, um, he's been flaunting his powers, his gifts, and been doing all weird things with blood and goodness what else. But yes, this little kindred has been a thorn in our little side, and we just want him to be taught a lesson, and that is up to you how you, kindred
All right.
teacher, listen to him.
I have a question. Was that the first time he had a violation, or he's done it before?
Hmm, he has done it quite a few times, flaunting his
Hmm.
gifts.
How many
Well,
times
in
has he done
that
this now?
Hmm, I say he has done this maybe 10 or 12 times
If this is
throughout.
true, how come the Inquisition
okay,
hasn't found him
in
yet?
that case, I will do whatever it is to be done to fix this.
Well, it seems the Inquisition cannot find this corporate person. It seems that he has contacts that sort of mask his whereabouts. No one knows exactly where he lives, where his hangout is. He he always has a very clean path wherever he goes. If you catch my drift.
But then how is he breaking the masquerade?
Wait. You said no one knows where he is.
No one
Not
knows
even the
exactly where he
Nosferatu.
is.
In other words, no one knows
Not
where his
even the
hideout is.
Nosferatu. Not even the
Yes.
Nosferatu.
There might be one person who knows where he may be.
Did
Who
you say
would
he
that
runs a
be?
company?
No,
Not that kind
he
of businessman.
works. No, he's not that kind of businessman. He's a businessman of the streets, if you catch my drift.
Oh, we can definitely find them then. Don't you worry about that.
We know a few
Is he a
people.
drug dealer?
Well, he does dabble with the bloods and drugs and does all weird alchemy things with blood
Hmm.
that this kindred does. He is no Tremere, but he knows how to mix the bloods and
Okay,
make it.
but how do we find him? Who is the one that knows?
I was about to get to that if you let me. The one who might know of his whereabouts is the spider. She knows all.
As long
I
as she's
believe Henry had an encounter with the spider. Henry?
Ah, yes, that beautiful young lady. Yes, I'll have a chat with her if you like.
Just don't be creepy
whatever you
about
do,
it.
don't go to the coffee shop.
Oh, no.
Yeah, definitely not the coffee shop.
Yes, the spider lady, she is a very unusual creature of the night. I never met one of them before, but yes, she has many spiders and she can contact them.
One of what? What is she?
I do not know. It is a mystery.
Hmm.
But I know that she drinks of blood like we do. But there is something afoot about her. I do not know what it is. It is
Could I
very unusual.
make like an occult check, see if maybe from that information I can get somewhere? Or if someone has more occult than me? Does anyone have
No,
occult read?
you won't be able
No?
to get anything from that. You actually have to physically see her do something.
Yep. Do you have a cult
Mm-hmm.
Anansi?
A what?
Do you have cult were spider?
What the fuck?
I guarantee that's what she is. She's an Anansi.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't.
One sec.
But
What is my fun?
Here, I have a lot of friends in low places, so I could probably find who we're looking for regardless.
indeed, we can
So,
put our heads
spoil
my
together
fun.
and see what we can pool resources for. We can get this done.
V, stop spoiling my fun.
Bitch, I've read every single White Wolf book there is. Deal with it.
But yes, but anyway, you do not know what exactly she is in character. Apart from V, I guess.
Well, no, not even. That wasn't in character. That was out of character. None of us probably have any occult on were creatures, unless I'm wrong. Does anyone here
Nope.
have occult were creatures? Okay, no.
I have no occult.
I have 3 occult, so.
Apparently,
What's it
kindred
in?
are a thing.
I have 2.
Like, what's
You
Henry's
don't have to have.
specialty?
You don't get an automatic a specialty in occult.
I know. I'm just
No, you
curious.
don't.
I'm
Yeah,
just
no, you
curious what
don't.
Henry's specialty is in the occult. Like where his
Well,
forte is.
you don't get it for
The
free.
ancient mysteries of the Necronomicon, I guess.
There we go. Necromancy.
Have you bought it? You don't get it for free in this one.
Nope.
No, we had that.
Yeah.
Anyway, to get speciality, you need to spend XP. All right. So you she tells you they tell you what you need to know. If you need, of course, once you are dealt with this problem, come back here and your rewards will be great. Your rewards will be very, very good.
Fine
So
by
what's the
me.
plan?
Read his name.
Let me just finish this nice cup of blood tea and I'll be off.
Now, I have lots of friends in low places, and lots of money to bribe them. So,
Indeed.
do we
perhaps
actually have to
should,
go looking for this spider?
Well, I mean, I think it'd be best to spread ourselves out as best we can in terms of information gathering. So let's split up and gather what we can.
Okay.
Well, if possible, I would like to not waste my small boon I have with the Nosferatu on this. So perhaps V, you could see if you can gather some information
Yeah,
on that
I'll see what I can do.
avenue.
I'll see if I can go talk with some Nosferatu. Joseph will go to his contacts. Mr. Henry will go see the spider lady, and hopefully not get eaten.
And what will I do?
Yeah, you could tag along.
Look fabulous.
Yeah, tag along with Henry. Make sure he doesn't fall
Oh,
into the
I,
predacious spider vagina.
I'm not a fabulous guy, Joe.
No, I said look.
Anyway,
I said looking fabulous, as you always do.
yeah, I don't.
What's your appearance? Bullshit.
Mm.
If you got an appearance, if you
I'm not
if you
fabulous.
have an appearance greater than 1, you look fabulous. Shut up.
No one has an appearance. It's not a stat in this game.
That's a shame.
Damn it.
Well, it is a merit, though. Someone has it, but he's not here tonight.
Okay, so you are splitting up. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'll stick with Henry.
Because I've got
Alright.
contacts as well.
So those who wish to see the Nosferatu, tell me now who's going to see the
That
Nosferatu.
will be V, and is anyone else coming to see the Nosferatu?
I'll go with A.
Good thing.
Okay. All right. So Joseph and V, you make your way to the undergrounds of London, and you come to like like a sort of a underground train depot that's not been used in many years. It's very old and shabby, and it is rust, cobwebs, and all types of things going on. As you make your way, you come to the Nosferatu, the lady Nosferatu that calls you over the radio and everything, and she greets you. She says, "Ah, greetings, there, Joseph and V. What exactly can I do for you this fine evening?"
Hopefully, dear lady, you can assist us. We are looking to find someone.
Ah, and who are you trying to find?
V has the details. V.
Indeed. What was his name again, DM?
His name? Well, you didn't get his name, did you?
Well, yeah,
Well,
was
we
expecting
moved
you to
us
tell
on
us.
way before we could ask the question.
Yeah.
No.
So,
I did ask.
give us the name.
So the name, his name is Smiling Jack. No, not Smiling Jack. Sorry, no.
Fucking hell.
I was gonna say,
No.
I was gonna say
Smiling Jack.
that betrayal came out of right field.
No, not really. His name is Thomas.
We are looking
That's
for
very vague.
a kindred or a ghoul and his master by the name of Thomas. He has violated our masquerade and we need to put an end to it. I was wondering if I could
Permanently.
Ah,
I was wondering if I could call in one of my favors for you to help me out.
Ah, Smoking Barrel Thompson. Yes.
Also, dear
Thompson.
lady,
Yes.
if you do this for us, we could do something for you. If V doesn't want to use up a favor.
Agreed.
Well, like I said, Smoking Barrel Thompson. Yes, I know him very well. That is his full name, Smoking Barrel Thompson. But yes, but everyone calls him Tom. But yes, yes, I've heard of this chap. He is a wheeler dealer of the sort of the of the white stuff, or the drugs, or the things that make humans ecstatic and exciting. I do not know exactly where he hides out or where he lives, but I do know where he mostly does his business. He does his business in the rough towns of the East End, near Upton Park, near Upton Park sort of thing area. He sort of hangs around there. If you probably ask a junkie, they will probably definitely would help you, but be careful of asking junkies round the streets of London, my friends. Some of them will chew off your leg.
It's okay. We'll keep all bath salts away from him.
Don't worry, we are well versed with dealing with lowlifes.
Well, no, some of the lowlifes are not lowlifes. Some of them have great rage. But be careful when dealing with the street.
Wait. Are you telling me there's bone gnars in London?
Yes. Just be careful who
What
you
are
deal
they?
with. Ah, the bone arrows. Or the were, or the lichen, as we call them. We do not know much about them. All we know is that they are, well, they hate silver on a very high level of extreme hatred. And they hate us on a very high level of hatred. But yes, the bone arrows, I have seen one or two in my time, but not ever encountered them. They are very good at stealthing and making things out of junk. But be careful.
Basically, Joseph, if we see one turn into a war form, basically a werewolf, we just need to run.
Yeah.
We're not going to win.
Yeah. Yes, the
Unless we
bone
got
arrows
silver.
of London.
I turn to the Nosferatu. Unless we've got silver.
Yes. Well, he laughs.
Do you have
Uh,
silver? Question mark.
V,
Hmm.
I've got plenty of silver. Don't worry about it.
No one has silver. Nobody has silver in these day and parts. Doesn't matter how rich you are. But yes, I know I can get you something. But you have to do a task for me.
And what's this
Okay.
task you would have us do?
I want.
Blood pudding. You say blood pudding.
I want you, my friends, to go to London Zoo and capture for me a hyena.
That's an interesting request, but it can be done.
You want a hyena?
Indeed.
What size hyena?
That's an average size hyena.
You want a full-grown hyena?
Yes.
You don't want a pup?
Nope.
Huh, I think we can do this. Maybe. Got some animals.
That's very, very strange, but okay, we'll give it a go.
I like a good laugh now and again.
He nods, looks looks over at Joseph, looks back at her. It's like, okay.
There is a reason for this, but I won't go into details.
Copy that. I guess we'll get on that. Forgive me, I've never been to
Alright.
London. What is the primary London zoo that has hyenas, if there are any hyenas in London zoos?
She tells you where to go.
Okay.
Alright. So those who go in to see the Spider Lady. Alright. You follow Henry through the Polar Bear Road, where the market stands are, and everything else. And he takes you down. It's like very tight little alleyway, type thing, and you come to like a little black door, type thing, and like Henry,
The antique shop, yes.
yes, and Henry pushes the door open, and you hear the bells chime, ding, ding. You see lots and lots of antiques. Some, some of these antiques you don't even recognize.
What?
Some of them are like years and years and old, and probably worth a lot of money. And there's books and like like old weapons on display. It has everything. This is a proper very old antique shop, and behind it you see a lady with like two big, two little tiny spectacles in front, on her eyes, and then like multiple spectacles like joined onto it, and but she's, and like and like it's and like she's like got her hair, and her hair is all black and silk, like very very fine, very finely combed. It looks very nicely done, and it's sort of like she has it loose, and she's wearing sort of like, generally, and sort of Victorian-ishy sort of clothing-ish, type thing, and she greets you and she says, "Ah, welcome, guests. Welcome to my little home.
Good
How
day, my
may
lady. Yes, it's not come for any of your meat or delicious blood today. We've come to gather a bit of information, if you rather want to talk.
Ah, well, information does not come free. As you know, information has a price.
Ah, indeed, my lady. We can give you your price if you need be.
Ah, oh, yes, a good price. Well, first tell me
What
what you.
price would that be?
Well, tell me what is. Tell me what you seek, and I shall tell you what the price is.
We're looking for a particular vampire. We do not know his location, and we do not know the particular route he takes to get to his safety.
Ah, and what is his name of this vampire?
I think his name is Thomas.
Ah, Smoking Barrel Thompson. Or Thomas, yes. Yes, I know of him. Yes, I definitely know where his whereabouts is.
Interesting. And what price might you add for this information?
Hmm, this price. Hmm, this price it's gonna cost you quite a lot. Telling you his details might lead you to me, and I don't want issues or troubles. You see.
I see, yes, I can understand that, my lady.
So,
So,
first, you must take out those who know of him and who aid him in his dealings of the street. You need to go to the you need to go to scrapyard boating yards. It's where they collect all the rubbish of London and put it on boats and send it out to sea.
And bag docks, you mean, lady?
Yes, you need to go to the docks where they have the scrap boats or the boats that collect rubbish and hurl it out to and hurl it out to Scrap Island. You need to go there and speak to the man, a few of his friends, and silence them in any means necessary.
I see. Well, yes, I think we can do that, and thank you for your time. We'll take a look around, if you don't mind, if Abigail wants to buy anything today.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, then. We'll be off. Thank you, my lady.
But before you go, I do have a little gift. She she scrangles around and she presents a little box and she passes it out towards either you, Abigail, or Henry. She says, if you get in a bit of a conflict, use this. This may come in handy, but I want it returned to me. Do you understand?
I understand, my lady. Thank you for your gift. I will put it to, hopefully, not too much use, and I'll bring it straight back to you on prompt.
Thank you. And she goes back to work.
Myself and V are still at the Nosferatu girl.
Mhm.
And I'm just showing her that picture in general chat. Is this the animal you want?
Let me
Those
see.
are African wild dogs, not hyenas.
They are.
Listen, this is London Zoo. You take what you get and like it. If you don't like them, we can get you Timon and Pumbaa.
I want a hyena.
Listen, this is London. This is not a good zoo. This is the best they have.
Yeah, I think they have African dogs. I don't think they have hyenas in at the moment.
No, they don't have hyenas.
I do not know what my client will say, but very well. The dog will do fine for now, I'm guessing.
Right, we'll bring you one back momentarily. Yeah. Right, V, this dump is open 24/7. Let's get to stepping.
Let's go. Off your skating there.
Right, while they're doing that, what's actually inside the box that the spider lady has given me?
Okay, you see a sort of like a pistol, like an old pistol, like from like the old days. You know, one of those like
Musket.
musket. You see a musket.
Great.
It's a
I guess it's a...
And you see like several marbles, like, you know, with the musket, and they shimmer and shine.
Silver bullets.
Can you shoot?
Oh yeah, one sec. Sending a text to Henry.
Right.
Get me a silver dagger.
You won't be able to find one.
Or then get me something silver candlestick I can melt into a dagger.
It's gonna take
You
time.
don't need to do that. You only need to silver plate it out of character. You would only need to silver plate it. which you can easily do with any silver item and a battery, pretty much. So
I know you can do silver plating, but it's only
I
temporary.
think, yeah, but for the moment it would work, and I think that would be Jake's territory, actually.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Mm.
It's like we go to the
So,
zoo.
So,
Go to the zoo and it's surrounded by werewolves. God damn it!
you don't know.
I was intending to go trying to hit up my contacts to try and find the drug dealers.
Okay.
Let's see what they
around
say.
So,
the city.
yes. So roll me your contact. How many dots of contacts have you got?
I have 3 dots and
Alright.
contacts. No,
So
sorry,
give me.
2 dots.
So give me streetwise plus your contacts.
Okie dokie, and that is.
You can use my criminal contacts.
Is that with black market or is that because I've got a specialty in
Yes.
black market?
That would be with black market.
Cool, thank you.
Here, I'm helping him with the contacts. I've got lots of criminals.
you're not there. You're not there. You're not there.
That's 6 dice anyway.
Says you, I could be in 2 places at once. Oh wait, I don't have that power yet. Damn it.
No.
Just 2 successes.
Alright. Okay. So with your contacts at your black market, you find that the drug the biggest one, the people that pay the most for this dealer is at the junkyard shipping area.
Okay. I will probably end up going that way then. I'll text that out to people.
Okay. So everyone gets a text.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just telling you all that he hangs out or people hang out with him at the docks.
Well, Joseph, it looks like we're on dock duty and everyone else is on garbage duty.
Yeah. Right. Do you want me to incapacitate the guards while you snatch one of the dogs?
I think that would work. Hopefully, the dogs will be willing to listen to reason.
Oh, don't forget, this is at night time, so you're the night time, so you can do. There isn't much guards that hang around.
So there's
You know,
there's one guard on his smoke break. Take him out.
Yeah.
Joseph,
I'll do it. I'll knock him out barehanded because I don't want to injure him with my sword.
Okay, so you knock him out. I mean, it's very easy to knock out a human because I'm not going to make you roll for it. So you just knock him out.
I am going to go ahead and climb over one of the enclosures and go up to the African dogs using animalism. And I will say, oh, hold on. Go ahead, Joseph.
Bring a bone to stuff in his mouth when
Oh,
you're picking him up.
Yeah, I'll definitely bring some food and treats and whatnot. And I'm going to say, hey guys, would you like to get out of here where they're clearly not feeding you properly, and we'll get you to a place with some nice food and treats and a much better master than you have here.
Yes. They sort of like go,
Oh, excellent. You want some treats?
and they'll follow you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Soaring leap.
Right. So I get the dog. I get the wild hyena doggy thingy off. Yeah.
Nice.
Off the toes. Yeah.
All right. So you take the dogs back to the thing. It's going to take Nosferatu. It's going to take you some time to get back there. All right.
And then the
So what does that?
over to the junkyard.
Yes. So Jake and Henry and Abigail, what do? You got the information. Where do you want to go?
Back to the submarine to plan a bit more, because I do not know how to use muskets. I don't know how to use any firearms. I don't think. No.
One shot, and then you pray that your enemy won't kill you while you're reloading.
Yeah, but I don't have any. Points in firearms.
Well, then give it to Abigail or myself. I think Abigail.
You're
who's the better
Jake
shot?
Jake is with us or not?
Jake will be with us, yes, when you
Yeah,
get back
I'll
to you.
rendezvous.
Okay,
with
I
you.
have firearms too,
Yeah, same. I'm composure 3. So
and composure 4.
you technically be the better shot. There.
Okay, I'll give it to Abigail then. She could be the shooter.
Nice.
I also have
Okay.
my own gun, so
You do know how to use it, though, I hope. Because I have got no clue
Yeah.
about firearms.
point at them, pull the trigger.
Well,
Could
it's a bit different with a musket. You've got to prime it, I think, or put
It's
gunpowder
not a
in it.
musket. It's
Cap,
like a
cap, powder,
a
ball.
pistol, not a musket. Probably a pistol.
No, it
It's
is.
a
It's
musket
a musket
pistol.
pistol.
Right.
It's a musket pistol. Cap, powder, ball.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, wadding
Question
powder.
to the DM:
or
Is it a
push.
flintlock or is it a percussion?
It's a flintlock.
Flintlock.
Oh
Okay.
god! Oh god! Those
Oh.
So you have
those
to,
can
Okay.
misfire.
Yep. So you have to powder the place where the hammer strikes the powder, and then you also have to put the powder down the barrel
Okay.
and put the musket down.
Would it give me any dice advantage if I used my auspex, my heightened senses, for better sight? Would it give me any advantage
That's
or
actually,
Yeah.
lesser the
that's a good question.
difficulty?
Yes. You get extra die. You get extra dice.
Nice.
How much dice?
You get
An extra.
an extra dice.
An extra dice.
Okay. So what's there to plan? I mean, I was going to go canvass the docks and see who knows about Mr. Thompson.
Well, we
will
need to go
text
to the
everyone
docks
to
as
meet
well.
Well, we're gonna text everyone to meet at the submarine so we can plot.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
So just need to deliver their dog then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
V text Abigail back. Dealing with dogs at the moment. BRB.
Alright. Okay. So you
All
go
right.
to. So you go to. You go to.
While that happens,
Mhm.
wait, hold that thought.
Yep.
I will request a premonition for this
Okay.
scene. And let's do it here because I'm going to discuss it with them anyway, so
Okay. So
yeah.
what would you like to premonish? Like what the outcome is?
What would be the correct course of action, where we should go
Alright.
to make
So
sure
you.
that we
So
succeed?
you go into a black and white scene, like like one of those like old movies from like the good old days, and
Mhm.
and like the people around you have no faces or no recognizable like face. Everyone is like got a blank canvas, type thing, and they all look the same, type thing. So everyone looks the same, and you see yourself standing, type thing, and like and you hold and you have the gun in your hand. It went off with great success, but it caused a bit of an uproar, and like you see the other shadow, like the other white figurines in like men or people on the on the that are in this scene turn very big into very big men, like bigger, like 6 foot or 7 foot or 8 foot men type thing, like giants, and they sort of and they they sort of start to attack, and like you see white paint go everywhere, and that is what your premonition sees.
Fuck if I know what that means.
All right.
So I will
It means aliens.
narrate it to the ones present what I had seen, and it doesn't really make any sense to me personally. If anyone has any ideas, Please, I am open.
So I could describe the scene again if you like. So you see, it's like a black and white movie. Everyone, yeah. Right, you know, like all
Mhm.
those like black and white movies. All the human beings, all the people are like, you know, are like just people, but with no face, no eyes, no nothing. Just
They're
like
blanks.
they're blanks. Yeah, everyone is
Mhm.
blanks. You see, Abigail is only Abigail can see herself, you know, type thing. She pulls the trigger. One of the blanks or people get hurt, and then some of the blanks turn into like 8 foot, 9 foot men, blank, you know, men, and then they attack the other blank people, and there is white paint everywhere.
Up there and attack Abigail.
Yes,
Yes,
seemingly.
yes.
Interesting. Well,
Okay.
Abigail.
I think I know the meaning.
It seems that we're going to cause a mess.
Yes,
we can't cause them.
but you should not shoot first. That's all I can interpret from it.
All right.
Texting Abigail via phone. It sounds like you're surrounded by non-kindred and you kill one of them, and several of them go berserk.
I've never seen something grow to almost 10 feet. Do either of you know of creatures or people that can do that?
It's most likely a metaphor for people becoming angry,
Probably.
as they would have
hope.
a bigger presence when they're angry as opposed to timid.
But they were ripping apart the other people, so there was white blood splattering across the ground. Humans can't do that.
The white represents the blood from other people, but you're not sure.
That,
It could be you. You don't know.
interesting. I do not intend to die this day.
Mm.
But what I intend maybe isn't the same.
All right.
Well, we'll have to wait for the others to get back.
Okay, so back
Yeah.
to the Nosferatu. You go to see the Nosferatu. The Nosferatu takes the
With our wild dog from Africa in tow.
yes, she takes the dog from you, and like takes it out back somewhere, and she thanks you for getting this animal. You know, it wasn't the animal that she requested, but it would make do a guessing.
Listen, I'm sorry, we're in London. It's a dump. It's the best we could do.
Yes. She's sort of like, do you?
Yes, I know.
Yes. How many are there of you? Two, isn't there? She like rubs, you know, she goes to a box, like, you know, that's like old, really, you know, like big old chest, you know, one of those like big old trunks, you know, type thing, traveling trunks.
Like a pirate treasure chest
Yeah.
in
And
trunk form.
Yeah, like, and she's like, it's a big old trunk, and she's like, opens it up. You can see it has loads of shit in it, you know, like, has loads of like, and rats come crawling out of it. She's rambling through it, you know, like, and like she chucks things out of it, and some of the things hit you accidentally, of course, you know, as she's rummaging through it, and she goes, "Oh, where is it? Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere." And you hear this like crashing and clanging of, you know, bits and bobs going everywhere, and she goes, "Ah, I found it! I found it!" And like she pulls out this silver envelope, like a silver envelope opener.
Do you need that?
And she goes, "Here you go. As I promised, a bit of solid silver, a silver letter opener."
I'll put this to good use, don't worry.
And there you go, she says, and like she passes it to you, and like this is all I can give you to help you with your issues if they attack. That is.
I put it in the inside of me coat, so it's out of sight.
Is anything you require, V?
I think V was be right back. Brandon.
Okay.
He was away about 6 minutes ago.
Okay.
More like 5.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll wait for it to come back, and then he can ask if he wants to get something. He can. But yes, Joseph and V, you
back.
take what you.
Oh, he's
so
back.
V.
He's back.
So V, what would you like from the Nasaratu?
We just delivered her the African wild dog, and I got a silver letter opener off her.
Can I get some silver shrapnel to put in an explosive?
I'm so sorry. I do not have anything like that.
Then just give me a letter opener. Give me a silver letter opener, and I'll melt it down and carve them myself.
She points to the one that she pulled out from the trunk. That's the only one I got.
I've got an idea. But...
In this case, can I just have a few more explosives, please?
She's sort of like says, "See what I can dig out." She once again. She rebels through her some chests and some drawers. She starts chucking things off, onto the floor. It turns into a big old mess, and she goes, "Ah, ha, 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 ha. I found something, ha." And she pulls out a big shell, like a World War II shell, and she hands it over to you, V.
That'll do.
What is that shell from?
Do you remember? Well, do you remember when London had the bomb raids?
Yes.
Well, this is one of them. Apparently, some of the bombs didn't all go off, and some of them were,
Wait, did you just give us a dud bomb?
well, I do not know. It could still work.
I'm going to roll intelligence plus explosives with my specialty in the merit, and see if this bomb can be safely dealt with.
Okay. Roll those dice.
Within aroused, by the way.
No.
Alright. Okay. Alright. So when you look at this old bombshell that she's giving you, like this round thing with the wing sticking out of it at the top, the ones with the, it's not that big, but it's like it's like you can carry it in your hands, type thing. And like you can tell, if you took this back to your submarine and opened it up, you can, you could probably reconnect it and get it working again.
You are not messing with that thing in the submarine.
V just kind of
I've been doing it.
V just immediately looks over at Joseph like, "Oh, okay, I'll keep it."
What do you think we've been doing on the sub for a year? We've got explosive crazy people.
I brought my other explosives on the submarine and didn't say anything.
Yeah, but they're stable.
Okay, I'll keep
We
it in my
literally
storage.
can't drown.
I'll keep it
Listen,
in
we
my
can.
I'll keep it in my
So
storage
it's-
chest connected to the submarine.
It's like, so it's black, yeah. You can actually tell it's black. It's one of those round sort of like bottle ones with the fins at the at the top, but it's quite big. But it's like you can almost carry it with your strength.
Blitzer 216.
Yes, that's the one.
How strong are you, V?
I'm strong enough to carry it.
How many dots?
I believe I have 3 or 4 dots in the string. Actually, no more.
Oh, you definitely, you
I got
could
like 4 or
definitely carry
5.
this thing.
Yeah, I got like 4 or 5 in strength.
I've
Yeah,
got
you
4.
Yeah, you could definitely carry this thing. It's like, it's like that, type of thing. It's quite heavy. These things were not light back in the day, type thing.
Well,
Well, it was a literal rocket, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Well, it's
yeah,
bulky, but for
As-
us, it's not heavy.
And it has, as you expect it even has some Nazi words on it, and it has the swastika, German swastika, and everything on it. So it's an actual
as
physical
V and Joseph
Nazi
are,
bomb.
as V and Joseph are walking back to the Yellow Submarine, V's gonna look at Joseph and then immediately scream, "Look out, it's active!" and then chuck it at Joseph.
Oh god! And then it explodes, and Joseph dies, and the whole submarine blows up, and everyone dies. Game over. GG.
How
I
does
think
Joseph?
that Joseph, I think he has to roll for he has to do a frenzy check, I think. I mean, he's a Bruja.
Yeah.
We don't frenzy at everything, you know.
Yeah, but
It's
that's pretty
literally your thing.
big. I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. Like, seriously.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're now all back at the Yellow Submarine with your toys.
Hey guys, can I bring this?
And
bomb
this
on
guy is
someone?
bringing
Please.
this.
Let me have a look.
What?
Yeah, the Nosferatu gave
Are
me
you,
a bomb.
are you
Yeah,
are you fucking serious now?
I bring
Is
out
that
a
what I
map
think
of
it
London
is?
and put it down on the table and draw some lines and draw some circles where the docks are.
Nice.
Okay.
What points of interest are these, Henry?
I am drawing you a plan map.
For
Points of attack for the docks.
What else did we find out about this guy?
Well,
know that some of his
assuming
contacts-
he uses contacts for his portation, I assume he lives on Garbage Island.
I wouldn't think a businessman would live there, but we just have to take out some of the people at the docks. That's what we know so far.
Yes, and this is the best route in. From the side entrance, on the left-hand side. But, as you know, the docks can also be used to bring in explosives.
Yep, I go shopping there regularly.
See.
So if you guys want to attack with explosive first, we can go from the Thames side entrance.
Do we know how
Can't
many
we
guards
use their explosives
That is a
against
possibility.
them?
How many people are we talking about taking on at the moment?
We don't know. We haven't scouted it yet.
First, we need to scout the area. I have a plan with that. Health inspector agencies
I
usually
nominate
need to
Abigail.
check the docks and to check the workings of the tuggers as well.
In the interest of stealth, I nominate Abigail to do some reconnaissance.
I will also do some reconnaissance.
I mean,
You want to send me into
you
the
put-
wolf's den?
Yes.
If you impose yourself as a health inspector, it'd be quite a simple and easy job.
Yeah, no worries. I'll be with you obfuscating.
Dude, I'm
more
the
my area.
least qualified person for this particular job.
And I'll do the health
Least
inspector scouting.
qualified.
Or I will do it, because I'm a lot better at lying to people.
Okay, if you want to
Yes,
do
I
it.
think Jake would be the best to do that.
So Jake, are you going on your own?
No,
Ah,
I'll
well.
be going with him obfuscated.
Okay. So Jake and V. Right.
Oh, by the way, I give him a proper health inspector style of uniform to disguise himself with.
Okay.
Yep, clipboard and
Alright.
everything.
Yeah.
Fine. So Jake and V, you leave the submarine, and of course, I guess you need to take your phones with you to give, to keep contact with everyone and let them know the situation. I guess it.
Mm-hmm.
You approach the docks.
Excuse me.
You see.
I'll be hiding behind.
Okay.
For about
Alright.
2
I might
minutes.
actually like leave a call on to Joseph, but like mute my end, so you can hear everything that's going on.
Good idea.
Okay. Alright. So you you make your way to the docks. Alright.
Hmm.
And like you can see there are like few men and women working at the docks, with their sort of like lifted up, got bags of rubbish in their hands and chucking it onto these ferries, these big giant sort of like square ferries that hold all the trash and everything on them, type thing.
Hmm.
And they are doing their normal duties, type thing. And one of them comes up to you and sees you. It's an elderly man, type thing, in his like 40s, 50s almost.
Hmm.
And he greets you and he says, "Ah, greetings, chaps. What can what brings you down here?"
Good evening. I'm just here to carry out your regular health inspection.
Can I see some ID?
You don't need any ID. I look him in the eyes and I use my mesmerize to,
Okay.
which I'll rouse for.
Okay.
Which I don't get any hungrier.
Okay.
I just tell him to let me walk around inspecting the docks.
He goes, yeah, okay. Uh, uh, no problem. Go and have a look around yourselves. He's like his eyes, he's rubbing his head, and he's like, he's like not sure what's happened to him.
Hmm. I'll also, before I leave, ask him whether he knows the name Smoking Barrel Thompson.
He says, "Yeah, I've heard of that name. He uh, he uh, he hangs around over there." He points to like an area that is like like in like these like warehouses, type thing,
Okay.
where all the big giant boxes and all the deliveries of the shipping come in, type thing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. So I'll thank him for his help, and I will head off in that direction.
Okay. All right. As you head in that direction, once again you see like people doing their jobs and doing their business. Eventually enough, you come to a very old, run down warehouse, type thing. It's a bit tattered and torn. It's got loads of spray paint, lots of like graffiti on it, and you see some people like sleeping on the ground, type thing, in bean bags and whatnot, type thing, and like you and what and like one of them gets sort of like one of the people gets up and like stands up and sort of says, uh, who what's going on here?
Health inspection.
Really?
Yep, it's that time of the year.
Shit. All right. He gets up and he goes, wait here. We'll go
And give you time to hide things, I think, not leave me in.
All right. He sort of like opens up the door and like you see like it's like a like it's a rundown factory. It's very old. There's bits of metal and scraps everywhere, type thing. It's a very old um, shack, type thing. And you see there's some dogs, type thing, and and there are some people, and they're eating out of tin cans, type thing,
Okay.
like stews, whatever. And there's this very old man um, eating out of a stew, type thing. And he he's completely he has one blind eye, one good eye, type thing. And he has this long beard, like really white beard, type thing. And like you could see um, there's quite a few of them, type thing. And he looks at you and looks at Joseph, and like he looks, and his blind eye, you can tell his blind eye moves to where V may be. You're not sure V, but somehow this blind eye that he has is looking right at you.
I'm gonna kind of step around the corner.
Okay. Once again, his head turns, and once again you get that eerie feeling that that blind eye is staring right at you, and he looks at Jake and Joseph, and he takes a sip of his chow, type thing, and he goes, "What brings you here?"
Well, I'm in for a routine health inspection.
He
Just make
says
sure
he puts
everything's
up
up to code.
he puts up a shriveled old hand. He says, "Do not lie to me. What brings you really here?"
As my colleague said,
I
we
say
are
roll
health
for it.
inspectors.
Roll
Yeah.
for it.
How does he know
Roll
that I'm
for it.
lying? I am very good at it.
Roll
He-
for it. Roll for it.
You cannot be.
Sorry, I can't beat him because I can't even try.
He can try, but he knows what you are. He's got a good sense of smell.
He has 6 successes.
That's a lie.
Yes, you lie to him pretty well. You say to him that you are an health inspector. He says, "I've never seen one of your kind as a health inspector before." You can see his nose like
Hmm.
spur up, like twitch. I can smell the grave on you.
As my colleague says, we're health inspectors. And since we're inspecting health, I should be careful where you put that nose of yours.
You think you can take us on, all of us?
No, we're just here to check the health of your employees, which everything seems to be in order.
Yes. But you can tell your friend over there, he points to the beam where V is hiding. You could tell him to show himself.
I actually have no idea where he is.
He's pointing right at him.
I can't see him.
There's nobody here to put his pillars.
Well, he's shy, so if you have no problem seeing him, then I guess it's no problem if he stays where he is.
Well, if he does not show himself soon, then we might get a few fireworks going in this place.
B's gonna step out and obfuscate. And he's going to walk up to him, and he's going to reveal that there is quite a large amount of explosives right in this guy's face that he has on his body. And just like out of the dark night, he's going to be like, "Let's not blow this out of proportion."
I literally have a grenade on me as well for the same Exact same
Nice.
scenario.
It's like, if you really want explosives to go,
So,
you're coming
mates.
with us.
He laughs and chuckles. So, like I said in the beginning, what brings you really here, apart from being health inspectors this afternoon?
Well, there's been rumors of a moving corpse moving around, or someone in proximity by the name of Smoking Barrel Thompson.
He growls and spits. He's been causing quite a few problems for our likings.
Why don't you let us
Um,
fix those problems then?
Permanently.
Oh, I would love that. Indeed, I would. You couldn't find this scallywag, this creature. It seems dealing with those who have fallen to us. These ones you have to be more careful with.
um, Wait, sorry, out of game. We were told to kill these people, right?
Nope.
I thought the spider lady said we need to kill people at the docks.
But these are not the ones.
Oh, right, sorry. I'm kind of at loss.
Just
where to
kill
move,
people. Kill everyone in general.
Kill everyone. Well, I guess I'll say to the old guys, like, well, we're looking to remove a particular problem, but we don't know where he is.
Well, I know that he deals with certain people around here. I can point you in the direction that's the ones that he deals with.
Please.
Ah, good. He says, and he points. He points to like an area like that is like about a good, I guess, in about a good like mile from where you are, type thing. He says, go in that direction, but be careful. He says to you, those ones are pretty dark.
Those ones more like you, or
Let's say yes, but they have fallen.
right? So I guess us not being able to be seen is a problem.
Black spiral dancers.
I have no idea what that is.
You
Werewolves
seem
would
to
have been
know
painted.
your.
Oh, okay.
It seems you know quite a lot. The old man says. But yes, those abominations have been dealing with your friend. There's only like
Interesting.
we do not know exactly why or what they have been, why they are interested in him, and why they have not ripped him apart. But it seems they are intrigued by what he is selling and what he sells on to those who have fallen.
That cannot be.
Myself, he says, these days now, I'm too old to fight. And he says to you, the war has got the best of me. He says to you, these days now, I mostly just look after my kind here in this little hut.
Don't suppose the others would like to fight.
Hmm. He laughs at you. Hmm. There might be a few who might want to fight at your side.
That'd be nice. And as I said, it's our kind trying to deal with an our kind problem, and your kind probably better equipped to deal with your kind.
Well, he has been a thorn on our side, and it seems that you came here on peaceful terms by the looks of it. Very well. I'll definitely help you in your situation.
That's
He
great
calls
to
for
hear.
he calls forward forward these two men type thing, and like one of them is like got like a sort of this is wrench. You can see that he's got this massive wrench in his hand, and and this is screw loose. You can see he's like
Oh yeah, gee, I wonder why they call him that.
all right.
Seems familiar.
Yes, and like he says, these two will definitely help you out.
I appreciate that. And did we get your name?
They call me Old Stew.
Old Stew. My name is Jake. Old Stew. It's nice meeting you.
Take care of yourselves, creatures of the night.
You too. And we'll return your boys when we've dealt with this problem.
Oh yes, they'll definitely return with great information from me.
And I will start to make. Also, I'll offer a hand to shake with him if he'll take it. If not, and I'll just
He
walk
just
out afterwards.
he just looks at it.
Okay. I'll recover by smoothing my hair back.
Okay.
As if I didn't do that, and then I'll leave.
You leave.
Burn.
You leave. You leave the sept of the old stew.
I will also call Abigail and Henry. Things that
Hey,
we've got.
Joseph,
We've got. It's,
Yes.
you think this is why they made so many Werewolf in London movies?
Clearly in done in bad taste. They should have done vampire movies instead.
All right. So Abigail, you get a text.
Mm-hmm. What does it say?
What's it say, my
it'll be
good
telling.
friends?
It'll be telling you to meet us pretty much near to where the warehouse we were just in, saying that we might need that silver gun sooner than expected.
Okay. I'll take Henry. I tell him, maybe you want to call your ghoul? We have to go close to a warehouse at the docks or something.
Yes, I go round to meet Tim and form a posse because
Okay.
he's connected too with the locals.
All right. So you get Tim. He comes with you, and yeah.
Well,
all of
he
you-
brings his mates as well, so yeah, we've got quite a few here.
Start a gang war.
and like you make your way to the docks, and that is where we're gonna pause it for tonight.
Okay.
Oh, goody. Cliffhanger.
Oh, cliffhanger.
Gang
Yes.
war.
I was looking forward to some violence.
Nice, and everyone will get 4 XP.
Oof.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you very much. Just a question, Dave. When it comes to like buying stuff,
Mhm.
do you want us to like run that by you, like before the session?
Yeah.
Okay. When I mesmerized that guy, I had spent it on my sheet before.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. I'll bear that in mind for next time. I'll run purchases and stuff by you.
Cool. All right. Any, I hope that you enjoyed the session.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
good fun. Thank you.
Yes, you went to the sept of the docks. That's run by a Ronan Bonara.
I have no idea what those words
Okay,
mean.
so like in werewolf society, like normally werewolves are part of packs and things like that, but
Yeah.
this werewolf, he's a Ronan, which means like he's a dishonorable werewolf that doesn't give a shit and does what he pleases with his own sort of life.
Oh,
And
they're
he-
Ronan.
Yeah, he's a Ronan bone arrow.
Cool.
It sounds interesting that Ronan would be around garbage, though, doesn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, his blind eye can see like anything, which is a really cool gift that he has.
It's a fetish.
And also his
Oh,
fetish.
shit. Out of character, which I'd probably be discussing with the people, should I give a call to that werewolf who had that sword?
Yes, you
Yes.
If
Or do we
he's-
reckon we have enough people?
If he's willing to help
Well,
us, he's
I've
always
brought a
been willing.
posse. You've lot brought a posse. Abigail's got a gun. You've lot got explosives. I think we're prepared.
Yeah, but from the posse, only Tim is the ghoul. The others
Yeah.
are normal humans.
Indeed, it would be good
Yeah,
to
but
have-
they can be
if-
used as fodder.
If we can
So
somehow get a werewolf on our side or another werewolf on our side, that would definitely be good for combat.
yes,
Well,
it would.
I mean, I'm assuming we've got those two, the wrench and screw loose, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
two
Well,
werewolves.
yes, you're about to enter a black sparrow dancer's hive.
Yay. Yeah, I know what that is.
I
Yeah.
do not.
I have no idea.
Sounds good
It's
though.
really fun.
We're gonna be fighting werewolves, basically.
Oh well, I've
Oh,
only got one
great.
grenade, so
And did I mention that they heal every turn?
I do know that out of game, but
Well, it won't be that many because I didn't put that many in this scenario. So
You
it's
don't
like,
need that many, so
No.
The best strategy that I think we can come up with is find one, circle jerk it until it stops moving, and then do the same to the other.
Yes. In other words, like this school has been like using his like alchemy of drugs and so forth to manipulate the spirals, type thing to like, to to work for him and
Oh, by
do
the way,
things.
storyteller, is that the end of the session?
Yes, that is.
Okay. Ending.
so he's